African Network. Now, Adope Yemisa said the circumstances under which Kyei-Mensah resigning, I mean, in terms of parliamentary duties and work, what does it truly represent? Mr. Abin, what to make a good morning and pump to saying?
I don't come to speak a morning.
We are fine. Happy New Year. I feel the Edika am a new din common.
Sir, I know credit after
I feel comment to other what the
Jumana.
I see. And we are highly grateful, sir, Wajaya. So, Parliamentary African Network for now. The Edika, what does it mean? The circumstances under which Kyei-Mensah-Bonsu are resigning, as they say, what be a former majority leader, no? I mean, the implications generally on the work of Parliament and the party at large.
Well, it would have been good saying it wouldn't have been under the same circumstances. You know, I'm the Kyei-Mensah-Bonsu. With the minority leader 8 years, with the majority leader almost 8 years. Why Parliament, the Jumano, good one, why you wait for that near the idea. At the moment, in Parliament, I think they're the longest serving to see our Parliament. In the experience in the and we also know the contribution of Oyedema Parliament, but also NPP party, because Oye one of the biggest defenders of the party in the position and whipping people in line from his role, I would of Parliament. However, say Jumedi wo hose udino wo party ni muna eno ho behia se wo timi ko concentrate on eno so that parliamentary work would not suffer. Na Kenya somebody. But like I said, the circumstances could have been different, so that it doesn't build any sort of acrimony. It is my hope to say ne party for no will be able to weather the storm. I'm saying the last 3 days, even if you are not an insider, you would know that all is not well. From there, rumors nearby, issue is on the agenda of party leadership. Joe Wise, very unprecedented. Joe Wise, they lead the press conference on some of these issues. Baby Abedu said, I resign. Usually, leadership don't usually resign. Like there are changes near the idea for him to have also said, issued a statement. So I resign voluntarily near the idea. I think it's the circumstances could have been different. But by and large, I really do not see a bit affected parliamentary business because if we are hearing right, it means it's who has been working with him all this while. He understands the ropes. Many of the days, Onuna will lead the processes, even in the absence of Kyei. Remember, so say as majority leader, unlike minority, you're just the leader of the caucus in Parliament. As majority leader, you are also leader of government business in Parliament. Government that will lead in the business in Parliament. So Felice people should lead that business, and they feel that business will be well served even under that person. I know it is in their hands.
Very well. Now, the circumstances, are quite worrying for me. For somebody for over 24 years now. I mean, he's been in this parliament. 1 year, Juma, rising through the ranks, just as you said, I mean, is this the best way you bet me a man a send off from position? I was some party, wholeheartedly. Obachim benim na oshe. Kyei-Mensah-Bonsu, even when it comes to the passage of our laws, ultimately picking issues, one after the other, clause by clause, and making corrections. People have said, on your lawyer, but his understanding of the lawmaking process, I mean, undoubtedly, is there really going to be a shortfall?
Oh, well, remember, from 2025, we are not going to have Kyei in Parliament because one contest. That shortfall, if it will be felt, as we felt heavily from 2025. You are right. I mean, Kyei-Mensah-Bonsu is one of the best legislators we have in Ghana, no doubt. Globally, he's very well acclaimed. We are seeing as far as parliamentary work is concerned. Commonwealth Parliament, I would do over 100. The way we are seeing and work leaders, near the experience they are and Yenim Juma Odi Edima Ghana Parliament. For this period, he'll still remain a member of Parliament. As to whether Zil Nebawaho Amanit Media decided to mana the way he was as a majority leader, it is a because in the end, I know that he's a loyal party person. The person will be one party or Parliament, especially around this crucial time.
Yes, but and you're worrying a bit, say a caucus. As I say, I mean, a lot of the work, Ejina Womoso, majority of these same MPs, our contest in December. Now, all of a sudden, Nipa will lead you more all these years, I mean, just like that, waking up to see, say, Odine Juma Atuho as the leader of that particular caucus. The unity, MPs, our parliament, on the majority side, I mean, are they really going to be able, say, Omobe put your house together to ensure the forward movement of the whole caucus?
Worrying, worrying, and of course, the timing about. I mean, we are in the middle of a parliamentary meeting, and yes, the parliament recess, parliament, but at least the minority side has proven that some of these things, after a few days or weeks, it gets back to default mode. Last year, around the same time, ABC minority. 1 year down the line, it appears
yes, but it wasn't in an election year.
Well, I get it, but I'm saying the same principles may apply. I'm sure the party would have measured all of these dynamics and eventually decided that the person won't be in the end, if it proves to be a worthy party decision for them, the records will show.
I mean, rumors have it said Kyei-Mensah-Bonsu, was forced to resign because of a Niamana Ekoso. Why wouldn't the party be bold enough to say, Yenia na yedo baye as leader? Baby, Edruno, we feel, say, you are exiting, and SSO be a bit to us. Now, we started building up the experience. I bet me a party, in the next parliament. But rather, go about it in this manner. Na Nipana Nkasa willingly, or say, me nyebiem. Definitely there might be issues.
Oh, I don't doubt to say there might be issues. And like I said earlier on, it behoves the party to ensure that one be dealing with almost internal issues. Nobody can deceive us to say this is just a smooth process. And especially for those of us at a parliament, say there is more to some of these things than meets the eye. But in the end, it goes back to the point I earlier made. Party caucus would all have to measure what is at stake and work towards ensuring that it will not affect them so drastically.
Very well. But is it automatic, say, majority leader and the deputy takes over now?
Debbie. So we say or that's why majority leader, but maybe we took fine and I say we need chamber anymore on that particular day. Of course, the deputy never take you over. But the majority leader are resigning and you automatic say the deputy say will take you over.
Yes, but rumors have it say offend your neighbor next.
Well, yes, like you said, rumors. Yen confirmation.
Hello, Sammy. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, Sammy, what do you mean, Kap?
Yes,
so I was asking, sir, now who compared the ECOSO in Ghana's parliament? Somewhere last year, the NDC did same on their front. Who compared the Ghana to the rest of the African countries? Is this the procedure of changing leadership of parliament?
Leadership change procedure, I must confess, and cast in stone across the world. Parliament, via political party, via system, have very, very different, diverse systems. So, one more apply. Some have proven to be useful, some have proven to be counterproductive, and all of that. However, I think that we need to concentrate on how it can be better improved. I personally, and also from my position as executive director for Parliamentary Network Africa, think it is not the best to say Yabema Party so much power in just moving things around in the parliamentary caucus without, in many instances, like we have seen in the NDCDA last year, and even in NPP, based on Joe White's press conference, say the caucus itself may not have been consulted at all. I think that is very wrong, because a selected leader among a group of people la omunombeche womoso. Say mona mobeshe nkofo so dia at least na say munsu one on who you think say among more as peers will be better able to lead you. Say Kobane say leader is just selected and there is very little loyalty from members near there. I think it's a bit to me aha ejuma no ye and the kind of control and at the level of controller leader a team. So gradually, if we keep to this system, we may get to a point where Yetikomu Haya any say party be our in the leadership in parliament. I mean, did not agree, and all of a sudden there will be sweeping changes which will affect the parliament itself. Because remember, I said these changes does not only affect the party and its performance for parliament, but sometimes it can affect the parliament itself and in the performance. So as Ghanaians, we must not say the way entirely a party matter. It do brebia. We need to also ensure say we are speaking out on issues. We are not saying the party for no free mukra. I know it's not even possible, but there must be semblance to say the caucus in parliament is respected enough to have been consulted.
And this is where the confusion comes in, because in that press conference, Joe Wise, he clearly said that we share the new standing orders parliament adopted CCR. The caucus, must have a greater say when it comes to electing a leader. Now, Andra, in a different ruling, the Speaker of Parliament said that it still persists. Say party unnecessary selected the leadership of the caucus and not really the caucus members deciding on who becomes their next leader. And I mean the confusion between these two positions, how do we take it as people are more monitor parliamentary proceedings, new standing orders, So
first of all, I don't agree entirely with Mr. Speaker and the position on the matter. I think it's yes, it's in a party move, it's in NPP move. I have espoused. I think that the caucus must be respected in this process. In general, they have made that particular point. However, because this relates to the rules of parliament, standing orders of parliament, it's why do I say so? In the standing orders, say standing orders, na sentiase no ncheda anye fine the speaker be can say no ye ntiase no na ye ntiase no.
Okay.
So based on his ruling, so to speak, and run, that is the meaning. If anybody disagrees and the person is a member of parliament, that you'll be challenge the speaker ruling through another process. But until that is done, what the speaker has said overrides the Mr. Joseph Usukano press conference.
Very well. Sammy, I'm grateful for your time. I know pay. Maybe any best wedding come. Why?
Pleasure always.
All right. And to Samuel Obey, Executive Director Edema Parliamentary African Network, speaking to us on the issues happening on the corridors of Ghana's Parliament, bringing us to exactly 59 after 7. Hi, Kessben.